Okay. So I drank some mineral water to help the heart rate part of it, but I wanted to clarify something really, really important. But I have my version of dysautonomia I have coined as being brittle, because my blood pressure doesn't always go down when I stand up. I wanted to clarify and show you this would be the normal values that one could expect. Sorry. From somebody with dysautonomia, that laying down, the heart rate could start out at 100 over 78. The blood pressure, 100 over 78, and a heart rate of 80, which is actually kind of high for a resting heart rate, but it's normal. 60 to 80 is in the normal range. When the normal patient with dysautonomia sits down, their blood pressure will go down a little bit, and then their heart rate will go up. Gosh, if you get one of us to stand up, number one, you better make sure we don't faint. I want to make that part perfectly clear, because usually we're at, I've been in the hospital so many times when they wanted me to stand up and I couldn't. So normally the blood pressure would also fall. That's the orthostatic part of it. This is the tachycardic part of it. And this is the syncope part of it. So these numbers usually have to go down here on the blood pressure as you get fainter and fainter and you get less blood to your head. And then this number goes higher and higher. And I was going to write SOB up here. I don't know about you guys, but when I stand up and I try standing up, I'm really short of breath. If you replay the video that I just did, you'll see I was really out of breath when I was standing up. What I have is I'm coined as brittle dysautonomia because my blood pressures are kind of all over the place. Like you can tell these didn't go down. The blood pressures, it could be confusing, but that's why I have a question mark here. Like, I don't know why I don't follow the medical school books, but I just don't. And that's a question mark there. Could be that I'm so nauseated. It could be, I don't know what. But here's the second, real values that you saw in the last video. And my heart rate goes way up. So this feels like crap. I want you guys to know. It feels like I just want to lay down. I don't want to lay down, and I get a bad day with dysautonomia. I just feel like being really still. And I don't feel like moving. I just want to sleep the whole day or something and make the day go away so it'll be tomorrow already. I bet there's a higher incidence of suicide in our population. It's dreadful. I feel like I don't have enough ATP. There's no energy. I'm hollow. It must be part of the low blood volume part of it. But, I just, the whole day, laying curled up in a ball. I try not to throw up. For those of you that are doctors that are watching this, throwing up is not a good thing for me with dysautonomia, because I've survived a left vertebral artery dissection and aneurysm. So every time I vomit, as with everybody else, I worry. Other people can get an increase in intracranial pressure with vomiting. But I worry about it, especially because I'm on a blood thinner. So I just felt like total crap. And the first thing that came to my mind is that I'd have to put it on video so people can see what it's like on a bad day. I think I'm just going to curl up in my ball and I'm going to edit these later. But I had to clarify the difference between regular dysautonomia POTS and what I think I have is brittle dysautonomia, where the numbers don't make sense all the time. They just don't follow the medical school books. But when I stand up, I feel like fainting. And in the hospital, I would refuse to stand up. I couldn't do it. I could not stand in place and jog. I pushed my feet down to the floor instead. I sit with my legs crossed and twisted around in my ankles, maybe to give me more bearing of where my body is on the planet. I don't know. All I know is that when I feel like this, you guys must feel the same way. I feel like it must be better off to be dead. I mean, and I've been there. I know where I'm going when I die, and believe me, it's a beautiful place. But I don't want to die. I'm too young to die. And I'm not going to. I'm going to get over this. I'm going to push and push and push and push until we figure this thing out. Because it's real. There's too many of us that have it. And I just want to be believed so there can be research and a cure. God help us. God help us all. I just pray to God. That's all I can do is pray to God. That's how I get through my days. Thank Him for all He has given me. I'm blessed in so many ways. God bless you. I'm gonna go take a nap. And I hope this helps to document stuff for the medical community mostly. Thank you. Especially to all my YouTube friends with dysautonomia. I wish I had met you 3 years ago when I got it. But I'm glad that I know you now. We can't look back at the negative, at the past. We have to look forward and we have to be positive. I have fewer bad days. That's a good thing, right? I have more good days I can spend with my family. God bless us all. Hope this helps clarify things a little bit. And I just had to show you a bad day, even though I feel really terrible. I shouldn't be doing this. But my spirit is pushing me and pushing me to tell you guys and show you how bad it can be.